I gotta ride or die.
What's going on YouTube, just JK and welcome back to my channel for another GTA 5 video, and in today's video we're going to be customising and reviewing the brand new Overflod Zeno. Now at this point I must say that this car is currently unreleased at the point of this video, and this will be drip feed content which will be coming into online very soon. Now if my sources are correct, this is going to cost $2.8 million, so it's going to be a very expensive supercar, and personally I don't really like the look of it all that much. You know, I just think supercars are boring. But with that being said, my dudes, let's jump into the build. And as always, we're going to start with 100% body armor. Then we're going to go to the brakes and grab the race brakes for the bumper, front bumper. So we just get split options for this, obviously. It's pretty much what you come to expect from a supercar. And they're not very nice looking splitters either. Then we're going to move on to the rear bumper. And again, is it just going to be diffusers? It is. It's nothing special. I mean, these probably stand out more than the others. But looking through them all, we've got a lot of options. We've got 16 overall, but none of them are too crazy, man. Then we're going to move on to the engine. We've got the level 4 engine upgrade. For the exhaust, we've got 21 options for exhaust. Oh my days, that is insane. And unfortunately, I'm unable to accelerate to get rid of this exhaust fumes. So we're just going to try and see them as best we can as we scroll down. So they look pretty much the same. You know, there's just like the carbon version, the titanium, then the alloy version of the same design, which is called the quad box, and the same goes for these ones, the triple ones. You know, they're pretty cool, but I do just prefer things like the double bore exhaust. It's probably the sort of thing that I'd go for. So there's some mental options for this, but there's only a few designs, if that makes sense, but then there's different variations of those designs. And yeah, the ones I prefer are, let's go with the titanium and dual bore. Then we're going to move on to the hood. So we've got 14 options for hood, man. That is crazy. As you can see, it does change a big portion of the front of the car. You know, I just struggle to get excited about these type of vehicles because the customization's pretty lack, to be honest. And this car, personally, you know, to me, it looks quite boring anyway. I mean, it's nothing to get excited about. But that's just me. I just don't really like supercars. So yeah, hood, I'm just going to stay as none. The headlights, we're going to purchase the Xeon headlights for the liveries. We've got 11 options for the liveries. We just got some weird white stripe that comes down in the black version of that. So, you know, there's some nice options. That's pretty cool, I suppose, if you wanted to build some sort of track supercar. But these track liveries are not my cup of tea. You know, it's not the sort of thing that I like to see. Like I've said already, I'm not a massive fan of supercars, but sticking this sort of livery on a supercar is a big no-no for me. Then we've got a mirror option. So the mirrors that are on here at the moment are actually quite unique. Look kind of weird, but you know, unique nonetheless. So then we can remove the mirrors altogether, and then we've just got the same type of mirrors, but a primary and a carbon version. Then for the respray, we're going to go primary colour metallic. Let's go with this diamond blue. For the secondary colour, we're also going to go metallic. Can we see what it changes? Oh, there we go. We've just got the trim around the headlights which change, and then also the different colour which is on the rims. So we're going to go diamond blue once again. Then for the roof, we've got a primary roof. We've got, oh, the primary roof looks decent. It looks a lot better than that. Yes, it definitely transforms the whole look of the car, man. I mean, I know it's just a tiny thing, but sometimes the tiny things make a massive difference.
That's what she said.
And we've got the primary with the ridge line. So then with primary, secondary, you know, carbon, but with insets and ridge lines, which is, you know, okay, but I think just the primary roof looks awesome, so we're going to go with that. Then we've got side skirts. So we've got the primary, secondary, carbon. So I'm just going to skip through them because secondary, primary and carbon are all the same sort of thing. None of them are appealing to me. I mean, that is just ridiculous. That looks awful, in my opinion. Oh my god, what is that? How is he supposed to open the door? Do them canards, have they got a split down them? I don't know. It doesn't look like they do. It looks ridiculous and illogical, in my opinion. It looks 100 times better, just like this. So I'm going to say stock for the skirts. Spoiler, this might actually look quite good with a spoiler. Because that back end is actually massive, and I think something filling that space would look pretty cool. So there are some nice options. Ooh, the primary X-Wing looks cool, man. I like that. Oh my days, that is mental. Is there a primary version of this? No, there's not. But there is a primary version of the X-Wing, and it looks pretty sweet, man. Let's get it. Suspension, we're going to go to competition suspension. Transmission, we're going to get a race transmission and turbo tuning. I'm digging the wheels, man. I'm not going to change them. I'm just going to go to the tyres and purchase the bulletproof tyres. And for the windows, we're going to get the light smoke window tint. So you go, my bros, there is my build on the Overflod Zeno, which is $2.8 million in Legendary Motorsports when it is released. Like I've already said at the beginning, this car is currently unreleased. It is going to be drip feed, but you know, it is what it is. It's a supercar. I've stated my point about a supercar. I don't overly get excited about them, but you know, that's okay. It's 2.8 mil. You know, I'm not sure about that. I think there's better options for that sort of price. It does look alright, I suppose, especially now we've changed that roof colour to the primary colour. It definitely flows a lot nicer, and I feel a lot better about the car, to be honest. But let's take it for a spin and see what we think anyway. Acceleration doesn't even really seem that great, to be honest. It seems a bit sluggish for a supercar anyway, but it seems to pick up okay. Steering actually feels quite heavy, and then if you're over, and then it oversteers and spins out. I mean, I'm no expert in GTA physics or anything like that, but I've driven enough cars in this game over the years to know when one of them feels a bit off. And for a supercar, this feels off. The acceleration doesn't seem as good. It's not agile at all, and it oversteers, man, horribly. And it spins out quite a lot. I mean, the traction on it doesn't seem great. It's weird. For a car that's 2.8 mil, this don't feel good at all. But, you know, it's just my opinion. I mean, I'm just driving it for the first time and giving you my honest opinion on how I feel about it from driving straight out of LS Customs after being customised. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Maybe Rockstar will fix it in the future. But as it stands right now, this Zeno doesn't feel how it should, in my opinion. I was expecting this to be insane. I was expecting it to have crazy traction, crazy grip, you know, mad acceleration and pretty decent top speed, it being a $2.8 million supercar, and the way it looks as well. But yeah, quite disappointed, to be honest. But I suppose once it's released, it might perform differently, who knows. But with that being said, my dudes, that is going to be the end of this one. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't already, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. And until next time, I'm out. Adios.